New developments tonight out of Southern California where 2 students were killed after a school shooting this morning. We're learning more about the gunman who allegedly opened fire at Saugus High School. Today is his 16th birthday. Sarah Granelli joining us now live in studio to break down what happened this morning. Sarah?
Chris, it was the alleged gunman's 16th birthday, like you said, who brought a gun to school today, killing a 16-year-old girl and a 14-year-old boy.
It was absolutely terrifying.
Students at Saugus High School describing the chaotic scene when another student brought a gun to school, opening fire in California.
I never looked back and we just all kept running like we were all helping each other.
It started before class and the school's quad on Thursday. Authorities say the suspected gunman took a .45 caliber handgun out of his backpack and started shooting, the sound of gunfire alerting students.
I was at the very back of campus and a kid came sprinting in and the teacher was like, what are you doing? And he said gunshots, and then we just sprung into action, barricaded the door, lights off, back of class, huddled down.
Police say the suspected gunman shot 5 students and then turned the gun on himself. Meanwhile, other students ran for their lives outside.
We heard the 1 shot and then 4 after, and we just started running, and just all I heard was all these kids running and just screaming and calling their parents.
A man who lives next to the high school opened his door, inviting students inside.
I saw all kinds of kids running up the street, screaming, crying, yelling. They were saying, "Oh, can we go in your house?" And there's like, I don't know, there must have been 20 of them went in my house. I want to make sure they were safe.
One woman had just dropped off her 16-year-old son when the shots rang out.
I was just panicked the whole entire morning until I heard from him again, and he said he was okay.
During and after the terrifying ordeal, students stuck together close to one another for comfort.
I was actually really surprised because I thought people would just panic and push people out of the way, but everybody was helping each other. They were helping each other stay calm. They were hugging each other. They were calling their loved ones. It was like everybody worked as a community to help each other, like these kids. It was very surprising.
It's something they say they never expected to happen.
Every day you see another news report of unfamiliar high school, kids shot, school shooting, and it's kind of a mix of it'll never happen to me and when will it happen to me, and we have drills all the time of threats, and we lock down, and this lockdown was real, and so it's feels kind of surreal.
The suspected shooter and the other students are still in the hospital while investigators are trying to figure out what motivated this 16-year-old to just start shooting. In the studio, Sarah Granelli, Western Mass News.